Hello, and DreamRJ here. I'm just wanting to do a quick video because I'm getting really annoyed with Grand Theft Auto 5. Basically, every time I try and open the game, start the game, it always does an update. Every time I try and open the game. As you'll see now in a second when it... See? Every single time it tries to do an update. It just makes no sense whatsoever. Right, I'll show you again. I'll just cancel it. I'll let it install, and then instead of pressing play, I'll just close it, and then you'll see what I mean. So here we go, just waiting for it to finish. Hopefully in a second now. Right, okay, so now you can see it says it's ready to play. Right, so just close it, and then if you open it again, it'll do the whole thing again. I've changed all the permissions to one as administrator in all the exe files. I've got no idea. I've got totally no idea. See, I don't understand it. Every single time it's doing this. It's just like it doesn't see that it's updated. It's like there's no checksum or there's no file checksum to check that the files have been updated. It really doesn't make any damn sense, and it's really annoying me. And then also, I don't know if this is anything relating to the other problem that I'm having, but I've basically finished the story mode pretty much. I've done all the main missions, so I've had the credit scene, so I've done all the main missions in the main story mode, in the single player mode. So I thought I'd have a look at online. So if yesterday I tried online, well, a few days ago, and I noticed that I'm always alone. The servers are always empty. There's no one else on the servers other than me. I'm just playing there on my own. So I'll show you now. I just quickly press play, and I'll switch to window mode. So as you can see, it's just loading. And when I go to online mode, this is what happens. So it loads, it tries to load. If you can look in the bottom right corner of the screen, it's saying loading online. In a second it'll say joining on GT Online. Joining what? An empty server all the time. Yeah, that's really fun, isn't it? So I've just paid for the game, and this is the thanks I get. This is what we have to deal with. Empty servers. Now I don't know if this is related to the update issue, something to do with the update issue that I'm having as well. But all my firewalls have allowed this. You know, I've got all the ports that was required open, so it's not the port issue, because I've been reading on the internet and it's not a port issue. There was also other fixes and stuff with QualX, whatever that was called, and it's not that because I don't use that, so I can't use that fix. So there's no other way that I can make myself visible to other people, and I can see other people. What's the purpose of online if we can't even find any other players to play with? I've only ever seen two people. I've only ever seen two people in the last two days. One was on the first day after a few hours, and that player suddenly disappeared after about 5 or 10 minutes. And then yesterday, same again. One player just was in his apartment, and he just randomly left after like 1 or 2 minutes. That's all I've seen. No other players whatsoever, just me. Me. Alone. So it's just like, I don't know what the hell's going on. But as you can see, if I show you the map, you can see there's no flags and there's no white dots on the map anywhere. Because online players shows white dots on the map. So as you can see, there's no players whatsoever anywhere in the game, in this server, in any of the servers. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just to show you as well. So if I go back to online, and click find another session, like so, you'll see it'll just be exactly the same. Doesn't find anyone whatsoever. So if anyone has any ideas what I can do to rectify these two issues, then please by all means leave a comment in the videos. And also, I can't even comment or make a thread in the Rockstar forums. You know why else? Why? Because they've put a 1 month time frame on. So you've got to have had the account for 1 month before you can post a thread in the forum. Isn't this just bull rubbish? So then I was thinking, should I do a ticket? So I thought, should I do a ticket? And I don't really want to do a ticket because it's asking for 2 files, a DXDiog and an MS info thing, and I don't really want to do all that rubbish. I shouldn't have to. The game should work. So I refuse to do that because it's not a problem with my computer. Because obviously there's loads of threads about people moaning about the lack of players being found and empty lobbies. So I'm not alone in this issue. It's a known issue, and what I've read is it used to be the same when it was on the PS4 when the PS4 version launched. People had the same problem then, people not being able to see any other players, and it was just empty lobbies. So why have they fixed it then, and then they've kept the same problem for the online version for the PC? And by that time, people will just not be bothered anymore, because it's such an old game now anyway. Even though it was such an amazing game, and it's just such a shame that they've gone and done this. So as you can see again, no players, absolutely empty. It just spoils it. What's the point in continuing playing if there's no players to play with? What's the point in it? It's flipping bullshit. It's total fucking bullshit. Pissed me off it is. It's pissing me off. So anyway, if anyone's got any suggestions or anything, please by all means feel free to comment and let me, give me any suggestions. And thanks very much and appreciate it, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe and all the other stuff. Thanks very much. Goodbye.